Okay, I just want to do a quick update video here. This is the jungle. It's supposed to be a male, but it turned out to be a female, Medusa. And you can see her compared to my buddy Nate there. Or sorry, it's a him now. But this is the jungle. Hypo jungle, possible head anery, possible head albino. So that's probably one of my favorite ones here right now. Check this one out, Ty. What do you think of that one?
That's cool.
Fully striped? You like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you gonna be yeah boy this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Now, this is the Hyperion. And he's kind of in a dark phase right now. Tried to breed him a bit this year, but he just wasn't quite ready. I don't know, maybe he's too young or what, but he's looking pretty good. It's hard to get any decent colors on these videos. Just hold him still, Nate, and then I'll zoom in and out. So you can see he's got some nice red to him, some really nice base colors and stuff. And yeah, he's pretty big too. If I back out a bit, you can see he's pretty big compared to Nate. Maybe 4 feet. Whoa. Well, don't then. She's shedding. So there's the ghost. She's about to shed, as you can see. So her eyes are blue. She's kind of blinded right now. So easily irritated. So an easy trick is you just take something, even a roll of paper towels, bop them on the head once, let them know it's not a rabbit. And she's still pretty tense, pissed off, but we don't want to mess with her. She had a big rabbit, so we'll leave her alone. Next we have Psyche, and she's super dark right now, in a shed cycle too. If you want to pull her out, Nate. This is one of my first babies that I hatched here, so she's 09, basically going on 2.5, 3 years old. Is she? No, 2 years old. Sorry. So you can see though, she's in a shed cycle, really blue, really dark colors right now, but she had that funky pattern. And if I back out here, you can see how big she is. She's about what do you say, Nate?
I'd say 40 inches.
40, so almost 4 feet. Not quite, but she's 2 years old, so another couple years of steady feeding, she might be ready to breed. 4 years old is usually the average. So here's Menelaus, and that is the original Jeremy Stone Motley. He's sired 3 litters here for me. You can see he's pretty small, but he's just a good breeder. He constantly eats. I guess he's just been kind of kept his size down from breeding and exercising so much. And yeah, so that's an 07 Motley. Okay, so here's Zeus, and this is the boa that started it all for BetterBoa. This was my first boa ever, so he's probably a good 6 years old male. He's tangling you up.
Yeah.
6 years old, nice pastel male. Bought him at a pet shop. And this is basically after I just had a few corn snakes for a year or so, and I ended up getting my first boa. That's Zeus. You can see he's really light right now. Probably just shed not too long ago. He is one of my friendlier boas. Honestly, he's been held lots all the time. Someone wants to hold one, this is the one they get to hold. Alright, so we'll put Zeus. So now my godson Tyler, he's got Atlas, which is one of the original Motleys I produced. And so he'd be an 09, and you can see he's just a little bit smaller than his dad. And he's pretty cool though. Not as light as Morpheus or anything, but this one had one of the longer tail stripes. Tyler's freaking out. It was by his face. Ah! Alright, I got him. Okay, so here's the sharp albino girl, looking prime, colored. The camera barely picks up the color. But yeah, if you want to pull her out, Nate. I was hoping she might be ready to go this year. She is she's basically a 07 or an 08. And you can just see, hold her there. She looks good with that color. You can see the whites and stuff. That's a sharp. Oh, hold on. Let me go to close up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at the colors on that now. Now the camera's really picking it up. So that's the sharp albino girl. And I was hoping she might be ready to go soon. She's doing a lot better now. She was shedding and having trouble shedding and stuff, but I think I got her back on track, and hopefully we'll be breeding her in a couple years. She won't be quite ready to go this year as I'd hoped. I'll get a far shot. You can see she's barely as big as some of my 08s or 09s. Okay, so here is Morpheus. He was the favorite, the keeper from my first Motley litter back in 09. If you want to hold him for a sec, Ty. Thanks, bud. Back up by the door. So there you go. That's the other Motley. Tyler was just holding his brother. You can see this one's a little bit smaller, but he looks fantastic. His colors are so bright. Go to close-up mode here and hold him down a bit, Ty. Down here. And you can see he's got some really nice, bright reds and oranges. That's a beautiful Motley, eh? You think? How much?
You're gonna be on the internet. You know that.
So here's Hades. Now this is the Cal albino. He just sired those litters. I'm not gonna get into the babies too much on this update video, but this is the Cal albino. If you want to hold him again, Nate, and try to hold him over here and let's see. Look at the difference. You don't see the same whites and stuff that you saw on the sharp. It's really banana-y and yellow. You can barely see the pattern, right? You notice that, Nate?
Yeah.
So that's a Cal albino. It's a different strain. And if you want to stretch him out, you'll see he's a good-sized male. He's one of my first albinos.
About 4 feet?
Yeah, 4 feet, 4.5 feet. Looking good. Oh, you can see his claw really well right now, too. There's his claw from back when they used to have legs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's all that's left of it now, is a claw.
He has legs?
Like, okay, so here's Ashera. And this is the girl that gave me a litter last year. The pure anery. You can see there's no red in her tail. She's taking the year off. Gonna put on some mass. You can see she's pretty big, maybe 5.5 feet, but that year of breeding kind of slowed her down. So I'm going to put her back on track, give her this year off, and then maybe go for some more anery moths next year. Now here's Nate with my biggest female. This is my hypo. Battery's dying. This is my hypo. What the heck is her name? I have so many I forget now. Aphrodite.
Yeah.
And she's probably the biggest. I tried to breed her to the other hypo, like I said. That really clean one, but nothing happened of that this year. So she's just going to keep on feeding steady, and hopefully next year get some hypo Motleys. Now here, take that one to Ty. Tyler wanted to hold it, I think he said.
No.
Like this,
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, I think I heard you wrong. Are you sure? So there you go. Ty's holding it. Ty's holding the full-grown one. You can see it's heavy weight for him. How heavy would you say that is?
Heavy.
Heavy.